What's going on, guys? Sky here, and this is the Plagues of the Roundtable, a podcast with my co-host V. Please
Hello.
don't fuck up this time, V. Thank you. Okay, and I have a guest, a returning guest of Technical Cake Mix, aka Adam.
Hi, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
No, don't. It's fucking shit.
What's
It's worse than mine. It's like garbage tier. Like Leafy is better than you. Okay? Yes, I just said that.
Well, you can suck my dick.
You like that a little bit too much. Anyway, let's get into... Jesus, I almost said, let's get into the news. And I fucking hate
Let's
myself.
get right into the news. Let's just go full for it. Let's just make the joke.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This is not better than the other one.
Jesus fucking Christ, this is not better than the other one.
Oh,
I'm Sky and I've just gone off the rails. I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore. I'm here on Twitch.
Oh, can you please tell me which Scottish accent you're trying to be, or which British stereotype you're trying
That's
to be?
not Scottish.
That's not
That's
Scottish.
not
it's-
Scottish. It's supposed to be a Welsh sheepshagger. So
Yeah,
it's racist and offensive.
Can someone make that a clip for me? Because that was amazing.
He's gonna use it in all his videos now. I'm Sky.
There it goes. Now it's reset.
I guess let's just start right from the beginning again with our first games and our first consoles.
No.
Excited
Yeah.
like NES.
It's Super Mario.
Super
Brothers.
Mario World.
For you, Super Mario Bros. For him.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it's
was
almost like
a
we did this once or something and someone fucked up.
This was a 15-minute conversation, just so you know, in the first one of these we did.
Yeah.
But it
well,
kind of devolved from what was our first game into somehow we got to Wii U's.
And then no shit.
Yeah,
there,
but-
Sky was balls deep in a
Running
sheep,
for Nintendo.
and ended with no shit. There, Sky was balls deep in a sheep.
Oh yeah, Sky like he likes Dolly, the clone sheep. The way it looks, it's now Dolly Parton.
What the fuck are we talking about?
The way the
You'll
sheep looks
you'll
them
love
in the
the sheep,
eyes.
and since it is the 21st of February, and we've all lost monetization on YouTube. I'm gonna get you demonetized twice when you get the yellow turn back on.
No money for you.
Jesus. I actually left the partner program a couple of weeks ago, before the 20th. 'Cause I just didn't really care.
Well, that was stupid. What happens as soon as you cross the line? If you're already technically in the partner program, as soon as you cross the line again, immediate approval. You've left, you've got to go through the new approval process. You already been approved. You didn't have to go for the new paperwork, through the new system. You dumbass.
Not
Well, I
really,
can agree with
'cause
that.
I'm like 800 subscribers away from 1,000. By that
And
time,
we could all have a
pretty
good
sure-
year. Who knows? Who
I'm
knows?
pretty sure by the time I get to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will fuck up again somehow and raise it to 2,000 or 3,000 or
Well,
4,000.
it's not really if YouTube fucks up and if Logan Paul fucks up, but since they've demonetized him and it looks like they're keeping him demonetized, could be an issue.
It's not harsh enough in my opinion. Because if I did that, I would lose my channel outright.
Well, it's kind of hard to say because people.
Well,
have
here's the
done
thing
some
is,
awful context.
here's the thing. Him being demonetized basically ruins his channel because he was pretty much doing it for the money.
No, it doesn't ruin his channel. Dude, like,
Oh, it absolutely does.
his ad revenue was probably astronomical. I'm willing to bet his merchandise is through that fucking roof. Like,
Yeah,
there is
but
no
they're
roof to that.
But they're also preventing him from ever being on recommended again, so he'll never show up in top feed.
They've
Okay.
also cancelled all of his YouTube Red shows. They've also
And, let's say,
cancelled.
and he's gonna keep doing it. He's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep pushing it, and eventually they're gonna have enough of his shit and get rid of him. It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, but the third time may be the charm, but if a hanging body and tasering dead rats, and I'm sure he's done other stuff, I just don't give a fuck about. I don't really give a fuck about this either. It's the principle involved.
Well, here's the
It's
thing.
not-
I did it, I'd be in
Yes.
hot shit right now.
Here's the problem. He has this cultish following of kids, right? And if they just got rid of him, they would have to deal with some of the most annoying, little shits online. And we've seen the fan base online since both of these controversies.
Oh yeah.
So,
like,
if anything,
cancel.
what they're doing is smart. They're basically forcing him to burn out faster. Because he's a topic of the month YouTuber. He's not going to last. He was never going to last in the
He's
first
not
place.
even a YouTuber in my opinion. He's a shitty Viner.
his YouTube career was already kind of winding down before this started. So his flavor of the month ass is already on the wind down. All they've done is speed it up. If anything, they've done the right thing in saying, yeah, we're just going to accelerate the burnout process and we'll go back to how we were, and he can piss off to whatever the hell he wants to do. Probably whatever he's doing on. Well, that was the other one. It was the brother that was on Bizarre Park on Disney, wasn't it? I don't. Look, they're both terrible people, and I don't care.
The point is, this was a half measure when they should have went the full distance.
Look,
that's what I'm trying to get at.
They're just trying. The problem is they're trying to appease so many different people at one time, and it's so hard to do. They're trying to stay the middle ground, and a good compromise leaves everyone upset.
Well, to be fair with you, I understand exactly why they've done it. That's why I don't quite get why this guy's like, well, they should have just gone wholly nuclear. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. Because then you've got to deal with the kids. You're gonna have
we all
like
know how well the
campaign
internet deals
by
with change.
his brother and this, that, and the other.
Okay, hey, you're not exactly getting my point, I don't think. My point is, if I did this, if not even me, if literally anyone that didn't have 6 trillion subscribers, or however many he has, I don't really care about him. The point is,
Filthy Frank infamously did like Rat Chef and a bunch of other stuff with dead rats. Here's the difference, context. So for Filthy Frank did it, it was clearly meant to be, in satire. The rat wasn't being tasered. It was like a food rat for a pet snake. And most importantly, it was a character designer show off the worst parts of the internet aimed at adults, whereas Logan Paul stuff was clearly aimed at kids.
Exactly.
Can you check? Are you guys able to hear me in the stream?
I can hear his autistic ass.
Yeah, but can you hear mine?
Yeah, I hear you. You're a bit quiet. I'll turn you up.
Here, let me see. Is that better? I'll make sure that
better
audio.
for me.
Oh. That's a lot better, yeah.
Alright, cool.
To be fair, I would turn all of us up.
Okay, I can take care of that. I should be able to
just get that slider along, boy.
I'm kind of glad we didn't retread all the old ground from the last one, but we kind of segued into the cancerous part of it.
Oh yeah, we segued right into the topic.
The only downside is we did miss out on that moment where freaking Sky lost his damn mind and went into a laughing fit again.
Oh no, I did at the start by doing my Roush farts. But yeah, like Logan Paul is cancer. He's just being forced to burn out faster. Who gives a shit? He'll move on to another platform anyway. Vine 2 is apparently a thing coming soon, so bye-bye.
Seriously? Oh, God.
I never used to mind Vine when I used it, but I more used it as a way to get video out on multiple platforms. But quick 6-second things of where I was and what I was doing. It was pretty good for my Tumblr and Twitter outreach for the channel.
Vine was always just bad for all the right reasons. Bad for all the wrong reasons. I'm sorry.
I read about the comedy that took off. Then yeah, the comedy was always awful because they had 6 seconds to do setup and a punchline. It was always going to be bad.
Well, or whenever they got something that worked well, everyone copycatted the whole thing.
Welcome to any video platform, to be fair. Dude. Look at you. Look at gaming.
I agree completely. Gaming in itself, like that
particularly
Benefati game came out and freaking 20 copycats came out?
I wasn't going to mention Getting Over It. I was going to mention Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yep. It's always been the case. Like when Undertale became very popular, there was trillions of copycats.
You look at all these cancerous YouTube Let's Play channels making shit. Sorry, I kind of let my feelings on Let's Play slip out there. Whoops.
I'm kind of ducking down, like no one fucking sees me.
They all copy each other.
There's a difference between a Let's Play and just fucking around in the game while you're playing the game, which is kind of what I do.
But there's the problem is these guys end up kind of copying each other, so nobody gets the views, and they just end up one person will get lucky, find a great tag, make a career off a certain game that will boost them up hugely, and then that game will be the flavor of the month anymore, and they'll be kind of treading water, trying to put it back in by chasing that SEO dragon. You get a few people who do quite well, like PewDiePie starting off with Minecraft and then finds, gets into Amnesia and the horror games and does really well from there because no one else is really doing that at the time. And everyone copies, and now people are trying to find that next.
PewDiePie kind of worked the system though, which I have to admit that's a very good game theory episode. I'm not a
He
big
did
fan
do
of Matt
one.
Pat,
Yeah.
but he does have some good points and good videos. I
Don't
guess,
teach me how to work the system.
the system is, at least back then, was he started in Sweden, I think,
Yeah.
and moved to somewhere else, and then he moved to the U.S. or some. I don't fucking remember.
Basically,
the
it
point is
boils
he
down to
moved.
the way he moved around, like his geographical location. It made it to where he was able to reach the largest audience, which helped him grow faster.
And now I'm pretty sure he just hit like 60 million a couple of days ago. So
Yeah, he lives in the UK now.
60 fucking million subscribers. 60 million.
Yes.
Million.
Oh god, yes, I got Dawn. I'm happy. I'm sorry. I got a piece for my set for my character, and I'm happy.
Okay, and which games did you spend? I guess the next topic is which games did you spend the most time on in your earlier years?
Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I probably spent.
I'll give you that one.
5,000
too,
hours.
I'm not even going to count how many hours I spent playing Pokemon games.
But, okay, let me preface that by saying no Pokemon. Pokemon is kind of a dead giveaway. We've all played those.
No, I mean, like, legitimately, like, throughout my... Even now, I'm still playing the fucking things.
Wow.
It's just been a thing. Like, Jesus Christ.
I haven't played... I think the last Pokemon game I actually played, not by order of release, but actually sat down and played, was Pokemon Platinum on my phone. I love Diamond and Pearl. It's just... Even the theme song for Diamond and Pearl was amazing. And...
Jesus, I gotta think, like, yeah, that, I spent a lot of time in Ocarina of Time. I spent a lot of time in, Devil May Cry. Spent a lot of time in some random stuff. Smash Bros. Melee, I think we can all say we spent a lot of time in.
Okay,
I spent a lot of time in Smash Brothers.
Are we going to talk about the one that we don't want to talk about again? We have to because of autistic screeching on Twitter.
You mean Kingdom Come?
Yep.
I mean, I'm for
If
it.
y'all are actually gonna let me tell the fucking story this time, yeah.
No.
Then no, we're not.
Oh my god, because I can boil that down into one sentence. Nobody fucking cares!
Amen, brother, preach it.
Like, the game's probably good. It needs a few patches, apparently, according to
no,
these.
it's fun. It just definitely needs patches. That's
The controversy around it is a non-controversy because people just want to bitch and whine and moral parade on the internet, and Twitter is a goddamn cesspit.
I also agree with that.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Amen. We're blazing through
cut
this
that out.
topic.
Cut that as a clip and just sell it as technical cake makes on Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nobody gives a fuck.
Okay, now this is the
I
topic
plan on
that
using that for many of things. There's going to be a lot of things that just happen to bear your name, claiming that you don't give a fuck about it. Civil rights movement.
Starving children in Africa. Kingdom.
No, not even Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just
Are you about to meme me? Are you gonna meme me?
I'm gonna meme you.
Oh, you
Starving
motherfuckers.
kids in Africa. Technical cake makes don't give a fuck
Let
about
the
them.
memes begin. May the
For
odds be
all
ever in
3
your
people
favor.
watching, for all 5 people watching, sorry. Early is under 10, under 15. I'm gonna go with under your mum.
Well, my mom's asleep right now, so.
No, I kid. Like.
Anyway, the next topic was something we actually talked at length about last time, and that is Rainbow Six Siege is not getting sequel for 100 operators over 10 years.
Neat.
A lot of people.
It's an interesting model.
Into how fighting games have been doing that and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, look at Guilty Gear XX and Accent Core, and they kind of just did that for like 10 years. I mean, it used to be a really big thing. Like Street Fighter 4 had one disc update, and then after that, it was all DLC. You just downloaded the next DLC patch and carried on and carried on and carried on. The only one who really doesn't do that is the Tekken series, which is interesting. I think they're going to start doing that soon. But now we've seen like Killer Instinct on Xbox One and PC was released for free, and then that's
even better. Like,
And
if
he
you
would
release, say, 10 fighters for free.
No,
and
no,
then...
no. Let me finish. It's not 10 fights for free.
Okay.
You were released for free. However, you got one rotating free fighter. You had to buy a season of characters at once, and then they would release each season over a year or so, and they would give everybody. I think they started out with 6 characters. They made it 10, and 20, then 30. I don't know if they did season 4 or not. They did 3 seasons of that game over its lifespan. They're looking to make it
Still live?
Yeah. We're still live.
But you could basically buy a standard edition, or you could buy a version with all the characters and the season and costumes and this, that, and the other for $30 a season.
I wasn't asking if the stream was still live. I was asking if that's still a thing, Adam.
Okay, I'm still around. Yeah. You can still you can get the disc or the full version now for like $60, I think, which gives you all seasons and characters. Yeah, it's still a thing. Street Fighter 5 completely fucked it up, but we'll talk about that some other time because that's going to be like an hour-long rant.
Let the rants begin. No.
I got time.
It's cool. Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be doing that route as well, and that game's really good, so I wish it luck. Yeah, bring it on. Let's go.
So, the next topic, I don't know if you know anything about this, V, but I'm pretty sure Adam will. And that is the System Shock Kickstarter.
Yeah.
You know anything about that?
I'm just a dude fighting the armies of hell.
He's got nothing on me because I know Jack. I didn't even know it was a remake Kickstarter.
I've never played a System Shock game. I've played BioShock.
Well, anyway, the Kickstarter was started where the devs that wanted to remake System Shock didn't have to go to a publisher. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
Night Dive, yeah.
And the money basically ran out, so they had to go to a publisher. And so they made a video or a demo, for lack of a better word, and no publisher really was interested.
They raised $1.3 million. Wow.
That's think half of what Kingdom Come raised. I think Kingdom Come got 2.5, close to 3. I'm not sure. But the point is, no one wanted it. No publisher wanted it, so they put it on hold. And I think Kickstarter is kind of losing its meaning. People think you can just throw money at something, and that will make it happen.
That's been a
Mighty
thing
Number
for a
9
long time.
is
Well, here's the thing.
Mighty Number 9.
There are people that take advantage of Kickstarters. I definitely think, like, there's been so many times where I've just been talking to someone like, oh, just do a Kickstarter for something simple or that doesn't need one. Yes, people do take advantage of Kickstarter, but I do think that a lot of good things can come from Kickstarter. Undertale came from Kickstarters.
Didn't Shovel Knight come from Kickstarter?
Yeah.
I think so, yes. But a lot of shit can also come. Mighty Number 9 and Ukulele.
Yes, but judging a platform just because it has the potential to make something shit.
I'm not judging the platform, I'm judging the users.
Looking at in Steam Greenlight right about now, because we have some pretty good stuff out of Steam Greenlight. And so shit.
Because the people who use Kickstarter, at least from what I've seen, expect them to throw money at something and them to have a promise that that product will happen. That's not how Kickstarter works. Kickstarter is
well, that's actually in the agreement now. They changed the agreement after Tim Schafer's failed Kickstarter when he canceled the project. You have to deliver a product now by Kickstarter's rules. That's what all these people do in Kickstarter. They go to Indiegogo.
I don't see why that wasn't a rule to begin with.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, well, people got to understand that Kickstarter is not a pre-order or a promise of the game.
Exactly.
Kickstarter is you investing in the development of a product.
Exactly.
Now you might get a perk of a copy of the game out of it when it's done, but it's an investment, and your return is going to be your rewards.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. Good job.
I would rather have some shares in the company, to be fair. They give me a Kickstarter reward where I can have shares in the company, I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, always want shares. Shares are
give me shares.
Speaking of shares, share this video. It's horrible.
No.
Let's continue.
AMD shares crashed $11 and now back up to $12.50, so I made some money today. Hey.
have shares in AMD?
I did. I sold them today because they went back up. I do. When they go down that low and they... Me, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, if Intel or AMD just dipped for some random reason, I'd buy shares in a heartbeat. Because, it's just going to go right back up.
They normally hang around like 12.50, 13. It dropped like 11.2. And I was like, I'll take that for $11. Made a neat little bundle. Yeah, shares are a good thing. Considering Nvidia stocks right now like over $1,000 because of everything, I was huge. Bet you wish you bought that when it was 100.
Yeah. So what are we going to talk about for the last 10 minutes?
You have something here about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah,
yes,
let's talk
trailer.
about the last 2 trailers. That's where when the stream fucked up. Have you all seen them?
No.
I've seen one of them.
You heard at least about the Monster Hunter world? But
Yeah.
not Monster Hunter.
Monsters Inc.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Yeah, I know that.
I would
Toy
be
Story.
totally down for a Kingdom Hearts Monster Hunter world crossover. Imagine the nonsense you can do for it.
I saw that there was going to be a Horizon Zero Dawn crossover in Monster Hunter World for PS4 versions, but
Yes, there is. And
I'm curious to see if they I'm curious to see if they do Star Wars.
I hope they don't. Jeez.
well, it's kind of more traditional Disney. I'm honestly surprised they're going into Pixar. I was expecting to see like Frozen stuff before I saw Toy Story or Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Wait, we're getting fucking tangled, okay? So
I was like, here's
Why
an
not have
obvious
Toy
one.
Story?
Why not Wreck-It Ralph?
I'd be for Wreck-It Ralph.
seriously, yeah, I agreed. Wreck-It Ralph is amazing.
Unless
Like,
it's a
You
copyright
actually make
issue.
me want to watch
because
it now.
Obviously,
Well,
for Wreck-It Ralph, they kind of have to get a lot of deals.
One thing I am happy that I noticed from the trailers is they have massively increased the verticality of the game.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, it looks so good with the verticality that you have. The combos you can do in the air. It looks like air combat's going to be insanely fun because of it.
That was my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts 2. I was hardly ever on the ground in combat. If I'm in the air, you're fucking dead. That's how I look at it. If I'm on the ground, okay, maybe you're gonna get a few hits in. Your ass is going up in the air, one way or another.
Yeah, no. I'm curious to see if they do a Star Wars world. I don't know if I would like to see one, although
I don't.
a
want them to
lightsaber
do
keyblade
Star
would be
Wars.
cool looking, I think. I'm curious, I don't remember, did they show anything about Tron, going back to the Tron world at all?
No, but I would assume we're going to at least once.
I don't know. I mean, it's Square Enix. They do weird shit and don't say anything about it until it's done.
Yeah.
What do
I'm
you
curious
all
to
think of? Go ahead.
I'm curious to see what they do for Pride Rock, because I think that they've increased... I think I remember seeing that you're going to go back to Pride Rock in the trailer.
Uh-huh.
So I'm curious to see what they're
I
going
don't
to do for
remember that, but okay.
I
I'm
think I
down
saw
for that.
Pride Rock.
I'd love to go back to Pride Rock.
Yeah, I don't know if I
really
can handle
big
Final
open
Fantasy
field.
and Star Wars being in the same universe.
Why the
Did
fuck
someone
not?
just say that?
That's what my friend said in Diablo. He doesn't know if he could
Oh.
handle Star Wars and Final Fantasy being in a shared universe.
I'm not sure I'm okay with Star Wars, Marvel, and Final Fantasy being in the same.
Oh, yeah. I
What, you
would
don't want to
totally
see
be
Captain
down for it.
America and Squall Lionheart fight each other?
I would rather gouge my eyes out with a rusty spoon.
We could watch Black Widow and Tifa fight. Death Battle would rejoice. They'd cream themselves.
I'm down for that, honestly. Bring it. Honestly, like, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. It's not really my thing.
Oh man,
I recommend it. It's fun.
Need to get
If you ever get the opportunity.
PS4 remake. I mean
Okay,
remaster.
so I'm gonna say something controversial right now, and I know it's controversial.
No, you'll get me demonetized.
I'm not a
Just
big
lose
fan of
friends.
Disney films. I actively kind of don't like them.
That's fair.
You don't like
and that's
what?
controversial to people's childhoods. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I never really have been. There's a couple I kind of like, but
Do you
I have
like
a lot of-
Mulan?
It's alright. I mean, it's passable. Last time I watched it was on a plane home. You know, like it's whatever. It's not the sort of thing I'm gonna like start singing on. I know people get really rabid about their Disney and start singing on. Plus, also, Lion King is hella racist. Can we talk about that for a second?
I'm sure.
No.
Let's go for it.
But yeah, it's not really my thing. And Final Fantasy, honestly, I'm one of those guys who is a firm believer in that there are no good double-digit Final Fantasy games. 15 withstanding, so I haven't played 15 yet.
I mean, I love 8. I just finished 8 for the first time last week.
Play 9. Play 9.
Oh no,
Play
I
9.
have to finish 7
Play
first.
9. Play 9. Fuck
No.
7. Play 9.
I'm
Play
gonna
9.
play
Play
7.
9.
Play 9.
I will
Play
never
9.
play 9 if this
Play 9.
keeps up.
Play 9. Play 9. I was gonna get every podcast I'm on like a 5-minute chatting session. Play 9. Play 9.
I will play
Play
10 before I play 9.
That hurts.
Mwahahahaha.
But no, my point is that, you know, and seeing how it's mostly those Final Fantasy kind of fan service, a lot of it's around the newer games, and then a lot of it's around 7, which I don't hate 7, I just hate what it's become, if that makes any sense.
I don't like the people that are just awful about the game. Like, it's a good game. By all rights, it is a good game. But there are a lot of people that put it on this pillar of gold.
I'm gonna do me Omnislash, and then they make Cloud and Emo in the following games. And nobody gives a fuck.
Actually, I like Dirge of Cerberus, though. I'm weird. I'm one of the few people... That's one of those ones I'm in the not popular boat, is I do like Dirge of Cerberus.
And then there's remake now with the Final Fantasy 15 combat system, and that's apparently in development hell.
I hope not. I played 15,
for the last
but...
5-10 minutes, real quick.
No.
And fuck you, V. Transformers Cinematic Universe. Let's go back to that.
No.
And Jesus fucking Christ.
The Transformers Cinematic Universe is being rebooted. When we talked about this before, we all kind of agreed that it really shouldn't be a film line because it was originally done to sell toys, and it'd be better off as a Netflix series with a big budget. There we go. Next.
That's it.
Suck my dick.
Once again, no. You'd like that too much. Are you ready to end it?
Oh, okay,
No.
sure.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Check out the description down below for technical cake mix, description, details, Patreon, Discord, Twitter, all that other bullshit. Thank you all for watching. Peace. Sky out.
Send me a PayPal donation.